How is it?
Very good.
Yeah?
It's worth trying.
It's worth breaking my fast.
Definitely.
I can hear the crunch as chef is frying that kulcha off that tandoor wall. Fantastic. Makhan. All that butter. I love that crunchy texture of that kulcha as you bite into it. And then you're tasting also the flavors of the kasuri methi. And somewhere in between, the crunch of the coriander, the crushed coriander seeds.
And this is the tamarind extraction that is served with it.
With onions?
Lots of onions, chopped onions, chopped coriander. इसको हम
चटनी।
खट्टा बोलते हैं सर।
खट्टा बोलते हैं।
हाँ।
We're in the coffee shop here at the Courtyard by Marriott Amritsar. It's our last day and we are supposed to take the flight this afternoon, and I realized that in all that we've done, I haven't tasted the Amritsari kulcha. So thankfully I just saw some happening there. The chef is preparing some kulcha, so I said okay fine, let's try the Amritsari kulcha. And so I'm going to make an exception and break my intermittent fast a little early today. All for the sake of the Amritsari kulcha and the chana that the boss seems to be relishing. How is it?
Very good.
Yeah? Really very good?
Really very good. It's a totally different stuffing inside. Aloo, onions and some dhania, whole dhania corns.
Whole dhania corn. How's the chana?
It's good.
Yeah?
Very good. It's worth trying.
It's worth breaking my fast.
Definitely.
So the boss is approved. We're going to taste some kulcha with the chana. It's actually the chola, isn't it?
Chole.
The chole, that's right. So I'm here with Chef Narang and Chef Pankaj. So Amritsari kulcha इतना special क्यों होता है?
So it has 7 layers of butter.
7 layers of butter.
Yes.
Ah.
So that's what makes it more like a layered kulcha. And the stuffing of fresh herbs make giving the spices the taste.
तो क्या डालते हो इसमें?
That's the kasuri methi, some dhania, crushed dhania.
Crushed धनिया. और इसका जो आटा है वो किसका बनता है?
So ये मैदे का है.
मैदे का आटा है.
Yes.
Ah, there's some crushed coriander seeds that's also going on top of the kasuri methi. So ये जो butter आपने बताया, so that's as the dough is being kneaded.
Yes. Just like a book fold is done while baking before baking a dough, no?
हाँ.
Same process is followed for a kulcha as well.
Ah. So kulcha is baked in the tandoor.
Baked in a tandoor.
So chef, is the dough fermented when you make?
No.
It is
No,
not.
it's not fermented.
तो ये सदरी करते हो?
Yes, it's made every day fresh in the morning at 5:30.
अच्छा.
And then it's ready by 8 o'clock to serve for the guests.
तो इतना फेमस क्यों हो गया यहाँ पे अमृतसर में?
So it's just the blessings of the holy rivers present now. The taste of water is that gives the kulcha more crispiness, and it's more of a cooked in a very low heat for a very long period of time. So you can just sense that how much heat is low.
So this isn't as hot as a typical tandoor that you use for the kebabs,
So the
etc.
temperature difference between a kulcha and naan and for making a chicken preparation is completely different.
अच्छा, तो इसमें क्या होगा temperature?
So it will be around 150 degrees. Yes. If you make another bread, it goes to around 200, 220.
Oh, okay. So it's basically baked over a relatively lower temperature.
Lower temperature, very low temperature.
You know, actually, when you look at a tandoor, if you were to put your hand in like this, you can't do that. But in this one, you can. It's not as hot as that.
You can go for up to a minute. You can put your hand inside it.
So the bread is baked over a low
flame. So it will. The kulcha is now in, but it will take around 5 to 7 minutes to completely cook. These are the chole that is served along with kulcha.
तो क्या जाते हैं इस छोले में?
The traditional chole just used to have a little bit of turmeric, boiled potatoes to give it the bindness, and a little bit of garam masala. That's it.
Garam masala.
Yes. And this is the tamarind extraction that is served with it.
With onions?
Lots of onions, chopped coriander. इसको हम खट्टा बोलते हैं.
खट्टा बोलते हैं.
हाँ. Many people use different types. Some use chopped onions as a, some use mooli, or some use spring onions for that matter. So it all depends upon one's flavor, how he use it.
How you like to have it.
Yes.
So the accompaniments are ready, the chole and the imli. All that we're waiting now is for the kulcha to emerge from the oven there.
So you can see that now the color has come into.
Fantastic. I can see a lovely brown crust on that kulcha. I can hear the crunch as chef is frying that kulcha off that tandoor wall. You can see it's speckled with the kasuri methi, with the coriander seeds.
Now it's in the butter.
अच्छा अमृतसर में हो तो बटर तो जाएगा ही यार. I think no self-respecting Amritsari will serve his food without butter
No.
only. Huh?
No. So now you can hear the crunch as well.
Arre. Fantastic. And that's my order of the kulcha with the chole and the imli.
And the butter.
Arre. And some butter as well. I think I'm going to rush to my table to meet that kulcha on arrival along with the chole and also the imli. Thank you, chef. Thank you, chef. Thank you. Shri, want some more?
No way.
This is
I'm going now.
You're going? Okay, I'll see you. Bye. You don't mind being on my GoPro?
No, I'm fine.
So that's Mr. Acharya, who is also a food lover.
For us, food is very important.
Food is very
Whether it's
important.
India, and I especially like ethnic cuisine, which is the local cuisine. You know, really, food is all about culture. That's what food is about civilization. You know, so
Absolutely.
that's very important, and you really like people like them, but trying to preserve part of the local culture. And
Fantastic.
food is all about culture and civilization.
Fantastic. Happy eating.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's so true. Food is all about the culture, the local culture. And I think you should embrace that wherever you travel. Whatever your work may be, always try and look at the food that's being served in that area, because that will offer you a wonderful peek into the customs and rituals of people. And food is always a big part of tradition. Like this Amritsari kulcha, which is slathered with ghee, topped with butter, and served alongside the chole and also the imli, which is a condiment which has a slight sourness, I guess, to balance against the excesses of the butter on this kulcha. देख के पानी आ रहा है मुंह में. I love the way the chef Narang crunched up that kulcha once it came out of the tandoor. Makhan, all that butter. I love that crunchy texture of that kulcha as you bite into it, and then that kulcha which has soaked up all that butter unburdens itself of all that butter on your tongue, and that's what you're really tasting. And then you're tasting also the flavors of the kasuri methi, and somewhere in between the crunch of the coriander, the crushed coriander seeds. And that's the salty butter. So you also have a bit of that salty hit from that butter, and the potatoes work well to absorb some of that salty hit. So I think basically a good kulcha is all about the layers. So it's the layers of maida that's incorporated with fat, with a lot of butter as it is knead. And when they bake it, I think those layers once again make themselves visible to the side and also as you bite through them. This is a delightful medley of textures. You're first biting into that crispness of that outermost layer, and notwithstanding all the butter that it has soaked, the outer surface of that kulcha still retains its crisp structural integrity. And then as you bite deeper into the layers of the kulcha, you begin to taste the softness that comes from the bread and also from the potatoes. There's a bit of khatas that I'm tasting in that chole. And if I remember the chef mentioning it, he says there's some anardana or some pomegranate seeds that go into it. And that also gives it that hint of sourness. And I think because of the fact that this is excessively laden with all that makhan, so that acidity of the anardana and also the garam masala of this chole will help cut through some of that buttery fervor. Delicious. This is almost, the texture of this kulcha is almost that of a thick cookie that's crispy on the outside and soft inside. Not gooey, not doughy, but soft. Soft and creamy in its texture of the potatoes that you will meet on the inside. And with the chole, the masaledar chole, makes for a great combination. Let's taste now some of the chutney. So this is the imli chutney, which is tamarind, a lot of onions in that. I think some coriander too. And some red chili powder that I can definitely taste in that. I can feel that red chili warmth on my throat. You know what's interesting always about traditional dishes, compositions like this, is there's a lot of thought that goes into it. So the bread is rich in the decadence of the butter. So you need something to cut that. And that's the masaledar kulcha. And then furthermore, the sourness, the sour twang that comes from that imli chutney. See you. Bye-bye. Nice meeting you. Have a good flight.
Yeah, I didn't want to disturb you.
No, not at all. Nice meeting you, Mr. Charya. See you. Always happy to meet food lovers wherever I go. So if you see me somewhere, do come and say hello. I think chef has put a little extra makhan for me, but who's complaining? Our last morning here in Amritsar on this trip, might as well make it count. Delicious. That chole is very nice. There's a gentle warmth from the garam masala in that chole and that slightly sour edge that comes from the anardana. So I typically have this ritual of doing an intermittent fast, and I usually don't do breakfast unless I'm shooting something. And so this morning I thought I'd accompany the boss, sip on some coffee. And then I saw this kulcha happening, this kulcha being made by the chefs in the open kitchen here at the Amritsar kitchen, which is the all-day dining at the Courtyard by Marriott here. And I thought to myself, Amritsar aaye ho, Amritsar kulcha nahi khaya aapne? And I thought a lot of people would also ask me this. Of course, there are legendary places for the Amritsari kulcha here in Amritsar. But since I'm not going to be able to do that on this trip, and I certainly hope to return to Amritsar sometime in the future, I said, Amritsar aaye ho, to kulcha to khana hai. And I must tell you that I'm relishing the kulcha that I'm tasting here. I don't know what the kulcha tastes like in some of these legendary places outside, but the one that I'm tasting here certainly hits the spot. But this afternoon, for our last meal on this trip in Amritsar, I've asked for the chefs here to give me a thali of some of the traditional dishes here of the city. Mostly vegetarian with perhaps one or two meaty dishes as well. But I wanted to get a flavor of the city on a platter before I leave. So if you don't see that in this vlog, do look out for that vlog coming soon to this channel, the Kripala Mana channel. I hope you've subscribed to this channel also, because we'll have a lot more of these unstructured, more casual sort of food encounters being posted here. And I think towards the end, you want to taste some of that imli and want its harsh acidity to cleanse your palate of all that buttery excess. So you've got the sourness, of course, which is a predominant flavor in this chutney from the imli, from the tamarind. And then you've got that pungent crunch of the onion. There's a certain freshness that comes from the coriander, and then the warmth of the red chili powder. And for the last bite, that kulcha all by itself. Some onions there, some potatoes. Love that crispened dark edge. Some kasuri methi too, and some coriander seeds somewhere in there. Delicious. You can eat that kulcha just by itself. खाते वक्त you don't realize the weight. But I think if you've eaten a couple of these, you will be happily satisfied and perhaps not be able to do much or move much, at least for the next hour only. I hope you've enjoyed this short and sweet Amritsari Kulcha vlog. Until the next time, take care, stay safe, happy eating, bye bye.